What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And in this video, we are going to talk about the New York Giants and what they just did about an hour ago with Nate Solder's contract. They did restructure it, and it is going to create some cap savings for this year's cap. Now, of course, I believe from what I read, next year, the $5 million that they are saving will go against that. But what do they plan to do with this $5 million in savings? Well, before they made this move, the Giants had the least amount of cap space in football with just under $500,000 to spend, which isn't going to get you very much. This now puts them in the ballpark of upwards of $5.5 million, and it was reported by Tom Pelissero on Twitter. He said the Giants, who entered the week with the NFL's least cap space, cleared $5 million by doing a simple restructure on Nate Solder's contract, converting $7.5 million of his base salary to a fully guaranteed roster bonus. Cash stays the same at $13 million in 2019 and 2020, $14 million in 2021. So there you have it. They went from having under $1 million to now having about $5.5 million to spend. A couple of days ago, the Giants had cut Nate Stupar, freeing up a roster spot. Meaning, obviously they could fill it up with a guy in the practice squad, but this money now gives them the ability to go out and get a free agent. Now, I fully expect them to wait till after week 1, because by doing that, it makes it so that they are not fully committed, from what I read, to the guy that they bring in. There are a couple interesting names out there that we have gone over in some of our other videos. One name is Brandon Marshall, the veteran middle linebacker, which would make sense being that they cut Stupar, who was a linebacker in his own right. Not sure if that's what they're going to do, if that's the route that they will take. Maybe they go somewhere else, but linebacker seems to make sense, being that they cut Stupar, being that they seem to be relatively thin at that position in terms of experience. You got an undrafted player in Tay Davis. Ryan Conley's a 5th-round rookie. So I could definitely see them going out there and bringing in an experienced middle linebacker. It may not be Brandon Marshall. It may be somebody else. But that is the route I would guess they may take. They could go with a veteran wide receiver as well. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But for now, the New York Giants just freed up $5 million more on the cap by restructuring Nate Solder's contract. As always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe. Drop a comment. Maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.